Fall is arriving in Idaho. It is Sunday and time to jump on the motorcycle. My plan is to take a casual cruise through the countryside today, down some narrow country lanes to check out the fall foliage, the autumn colors. Come along, join me. It is ride time on Wheel Stories. My route is taking me through a farm area located near Emmett, Idaho. This road hugs along some rolling hills covered with sagebrush, to my right. The contours of the hills and road pattern means I get to lean into some gentle curves and have some fun. For this episode, I'm presenting an uninterrupted ride section that was recorded in real time from start to finish. I may watch this piece a few times during the winter months, while the bikes are stored away in the garage, as I wish for spring to arrive. The weather is perfect today for a fall ride. The air is clean and crisp. Nice to see some blue skies and white clouds here in Idaho. The smoke from wildfires was extreme around here in August and early September, with forests and rangeland going up in flames in Idaho, nearby Oregon, and Washington. We were seeing smoke from California as well. But not today. The countryside is looking sharp, and this afternoon the light with the sun behind me is perfect for shooting some ride video. Now, my summer was a disappointment in terms of travel. The rally events I had planned to visit were all canceled, and I wasn't able to do any extended trips through the Pacific Northwest or Rocky Mountain region. But that doesn't mean I didn't do any riding. I made several big loops around southern Idaho and through the mountains north of Boise. I have some ride videos sitting in the can that I plan to edit in the coming months. The plan is to make several traditional ride reports or vlogs, whatever you want to call them. That's on tap for the winter months here on Wheel Stories. As you can see, not all the trees have turned color. Those taller trees up ahead will be turning yellow and gold soon. And that line of red trees offers a nice contrast. Next summer, I intend to make up for lost opportunities from this year. I look forward to doing something more adventurous on the motorcycle, something long distance. Perhaps a trip up to Canada, Alberta and British Columbia, or down to Utah and over to Colorado. I plan to do some browsing around Google Earth and start mapping out a route with details. Okay, now I'm going to stop blabbing with the voiceover for a while and kick back to the music and sound of my motorcycle. Relax for a bit. I fell in love with two wheels riding bicycles and motorcycles in the dirt as a young kid. This was during the 70s, when Sundays were associated with going to the motocross track or taking a long ride through the hills and mountains near Boise with my dad and younger brothers. On Any Sunday was my favorite movie at the time. Many of us idolized Steve McQueen, filmed in the movie with his riding buddies blasting through the desert on their motorcycles. To this day, almost 50 years since the film was released, I'm always ready for a motorcycle ride when Sunday comes. I think I'm up for another voiceover intermission. Shut up for a bit. I'll turn up the music and engine volume for a distance. This sounds odd or funny, but this ride is making me think about those Isle of Man race videos that you find on YouTube. I'm using my imagination, of course, but you know, this is a narrow lane surrounded by farms and pastures, covered by trees in sections with some curves. It's fun to imagine racing at the Isle of Man without the blinding speed and perilous danger. I can pretend barnstorming on a motorcycle. Speaking of barns, I recently watched several videos on the subject of barn dominiums. If you haven't heard that term, barn dominiums are nicely trimmed custom homes built inside of a barn, some quite luxurious, with plenty of space for your toys, your motorcycles, ATVs, boats, RVs, etc., all under the same roof. I could see myself living in a barn dominium somewhere out in the country, somewhere around here maybe, with a large deck, outdoor kitchen and barbecue, fire pit, comfortable deck furniture, and a panoramic view of the landscape, with my motorcycle collection sitting nearby in the barn garage area. If you're interested, search barn dominium on YouTube. These videos are fun to look at and fun to think about. As you may have seen from several previous videos on Wheel Stories, I removed the ABS module from this bike during the summer, my 2004 BMW R1150R. Now the bike is converted to a standard braking system, and I have no regrets. The ABS unit failed, but the brakes are working just fine now. If I had continued straight at that stop sign back there, the road would have taken me up Freeze-Out Hill, a short winding hill section that's used for a timed car race each summer. It's called the annual Freeze-Out Hill Climb. I featured that route on my last episode on Wheel Stories. It's an old highway route that doesn't get much traffic, and it's a lot of fun to zip around. Okay, I think it's time to head home. So this wraps up my fall ride near Emmett, Idaho. For Wheel Stories, I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and happy trails.